A new report, which of course came from Canada, is calling on NATO to take the lead in fighting disinformation from authoritarian states. However, that solution carries a massive risk. If NATO becomes the arbiter of online truth, it inevitably becomes the propaganda machine itself. Once a military alliance assumes control of the information space, it decides what is true, what is false, which voices are silenced, and which voices are amplified. So, once again, what is being packaged as a necessary step towards fighting authoritarian states is actually the direct threat to democracy in the West. The report, released by the Montreal Institute for Global Security and KAS Canada, warns that Russia, China, Iran, and North Korea are using AI, bots, deepfakes, and state-backed media to undermine Western institutions and discredit NATO. It urges member states to invest not just in missiles and tanks, but also in securing information environments, funding trusted media outlets, and building digital resilience. Now, some will argue this sounds protective, but in reality, instead of open debate, citizens get narratives shaped to serve military and strategic goals. Remember COVID-19? NATO played a significant role in countering disinformation and debunking false narratives, nearly all of which just so happened to be true, but didn't quite fit the story our governments were trying to tell. So that's your sneak peek at how this all plays out. Western governments will pick winners and losers in media, labeling dissenting or critical perspectives as foreign disinformation. They'll silence journalists, political critics, and even ordinary citizens who don't align with the official narrative, like us. For the West, the consequences are severe. Public trust in institutions are already fragile. NATO-led information control will only confirm what the people already suspect. We are being censored and manipulated by our own governments far more than any authoritarian state, confirming the very accusations of hypocrisy and authoritarianism that adversaries use against the West. So let's be clear. Fighting foreign propaganda with militarized propaganda doesn't defend freedom. It blurs the line between which societies are free and which have actually become authoritarian.